This is part one of a series. It'll be the wireless electric synthesizer. I'll be experimenting, building and improving. Now let me give you a quick demonstration. If I take this coil, you may recognise what I'm doing. You can hear as I get closer, the sound gets louder. Also, if I change the pot position, the sound changes. If I do this live, so it is tunable. Now of course the output is weedy out of this little speaker at the moment. We are only running off 1.5 volts there, that AAA. But this is all the start of something. Let me explain a bit more. You see, it was the Chromaplane from Passepartout Duo that got me started on this iteration of the wireless electric synthesizer. I saw their unit being demoed and I thought this is the way to go. Let me play you a short bit of video.
And since there are 10 oscillators and each one is tuned to a different note, you can play melodies by moving your hand around the surface of the plane.
I'll link to David Hillowick's music video, but as you can tell, that prompted what I'm doing here. I'll show the circuit diagram later on, but there's some wonderful things that have been discovered so far, even without a decent output jack on it or anything else. Wow, I've just found out something. If you're a fan of 1970s Jean-Michel Jarre tunes, like Oxygen, you may recognise this sound. What happened was, I put the 3 batteries back in, so we now got 4.5 volts, and I was just about to put this one in to connect up when this sound happened. So a bit closer. And that is very, very similar to a Mini Pop 7 gyro sound. I've just got the pot in a particular position and we're getting a white noise effect. Just at a certain position it can do white noise, which would be fantastic for mixing with other sounds. Percussion. And in fact there's variations of the white noise. Oh, that's exciting. So how does this work? Well, at its core it's a Suez that I came up with in 2012. So you've got your wireless LEDs you can put anywhere, and that was the original design. But I always wanted to do something with sound as well. So let's have a look at the circuit diagram. Here's the circuit on the screen, which might be easier because I can point at things. So what we've got is this whole section here is really a simple wireless electricity circuit, and the TR2, the L3 and the SP1 are the pickup section. And you've got your 1.5 volts over here, or up to 4.5 volts, 10 UF capacitor to smooth things out and also to give that gyro effect, and maybe others in the future, a 200k pot which you can turn to select the frequency you want, along with a 10 nanofarad capacitor, and you can change that also for your frequency changes. TR1 will drive the 2 coils, which are the bifiller pancake coil. Then you've got TR2, which is doing the amplification of what is picked up by L3. L3, I've done a sewing bobbin with 30 AWG just wrapped all the way around it, and probably a guitar pickup would work better. But anyway, so L3's input from these 2 coils go to that transistor, which boosts the signal out to, well, I would say a better idea is an output jack, but I've had a speaker on this for demonstration purposes. So there we are, and that is the very simple version 0.1 of this circuit. So what's next for this? Well, first of all, I'll be wanting to do a square wave to sine wave converter so that it isn't quite as harsh a sound. I'll also be putting on an output jack. I'll be definitely moving this to some kind of circuit board to tidy it up because it's only tacked together at the moment. But it's been a lot of fun so far. Hope you're enjoying it too. Here's this white noise again, which I find to be quite amazing. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.